Okay, Jess. I told Jake this whole story yesterday, and he's like unaware of the H3 podcast. But
Okay, I know what's going on. I also know who Ryan Kavanaugh is. And
okay,
now my question is, are we talking about him in H3 or are we talking about the fact that he looks like Harvey Weinstein?
we're not talking about either of those things.
Oh,
We're talking about how I somehow implemented myself into this legal battle, and I don't know
what?
how.
You're in it?
Okay, not really in it. I don't want to hype it up more than it already is, but okay. So
What do you mean? People are not hyped that you're in the lawsuit. They're hyped about the H3 lawsuit.
no, I understand. I'm saying I don't want to hype it up as if it's like more than it actually is because it's really nothing. It's just super funny what happened.
Yeah.
So I was telling Jake yesterday. So anyway, so if you don't watch the H3 podcast, the podcast, the hosts of the podcast are being sued by the president of Triller. I don't know if he's the president, but I'm assuming he's the president. He runs Triller, and Triller is the company that puts on the pay-per-views that showcase Logan Paul and Jake Paul and all those.
He's also a
dudes.
film financer. I thought you knew that.
He's a film financer, and he has all these films that are absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And he claims to be, what does he claim to be? He claims to be the lead. He was like the starting point for the MCU, but it was like
I don't know all that.
Yeah, it was. He claims to like be involved in that, but then you look it up, and his first film is like some really shitty Marvel movie that nobody's ever really cared about ever in life. It's like, I think it's like Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is like something that.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know that staple character.
Yeah.
Nick Cage is in every Marvel movie. Turns out.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage.
Love to have you on the pod, Nick Cage.
Please come. Begging you. Anyway, so long story short, he said on Twitter that he found out, what was it? He found out who has been messing with his Wikipedia page.
And it's you?
No. He put
that'd be even better.
He found out who was messing with his Wikipedia page, and he posted the person's username, which is Throast, Throast. And me, as a joke, because Ethan commented on it, I just made a comment because I thought like people reading it would find it funny. So I changed my username to Throast on Twitter, and I commented on the thing, and I said, "It's me." And then later that night, I got home at like 3-4 in the morning, and I go to check my messages on Twitter, and guess who messaged me? Guess who's in my DMs?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Ryan motherfucking Kavanaugh.
It's so good. It's so good. That's got to be our video tag, is just the picture of the text.
That should be the not even
Shot at it.
No, the episode is episode 26 or something, and then it's just Throast.
Our
Throast.
Roast.
That would be funny.
Oh man, it's so good. Like not even being outside of it, just it's easy to recognize the fucking comedy gold of it.
It's just so silly. I mean,
The lawsuit itself is like basically all based off of shit like that.
Yeah, it's all just he doesn't seem to understand like how the internet works. Either that, or he's like the biggest troll of all time, which is also very possible. But I haven't quite figured it out. Anyway, I posted it to Reddit, and it's like the number one post right now.
It's doing bits.
Yep,
dude, it's nuts. Somebody sent me I don't know how Reddit works, but somebody sent me an award.
Oh, nice! You're doing really well, dude.
I was like, I don't know what this is, but thanks. And he goes, "Peace and love, baby. Peace and love." I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. And now I'm just waiting to see. I mean,
bro, you better post us, like reply to that Reddit post and be like, check out our interview with Throast and put the podcast.
I was gonna link the podcast, but I kind of want to wait until, either we clip this, obviously, or, I also don't want to like seem like I'm milking it, but I do think it would be fun. I think this
Dude,
clip,
you
Bro,
have-
this,
hit
have to
post,
milk it.
hit post. Like, fuck you, dude. Promo,
think-
bitch.
I
you
think
have
this
to
will,
milk this shit.
I'll send this clip because I do find that hilarious.
That is so
yeah.
fucking funny. What did his DM say?
All he
Hello.
said was hello, and I
He-
responded, yes? Question mark. And then there's just people in the one guy in the comments was like, dude, that yes was so gangsta. And I'm like, what?
I mean, it is a great reply, like for sure. Just to a scenario that is like really fucking dumb, like because you could have just been like hi or some like casual shit. Yeah,
Just so no one thinks I'm lying.
right there.
Oh my god, dude. I thought you were gonna say that like you watched H3's podcast, so you were named in the lawsuit for some reason.
No.
This is way better
Although,
than that. This is
I don't-
way better than that.
No, that your story sounds way better. Why would you even mention that?
No,
Be sick.
yours is way better.
Imagine I was getting sued. Everyone would be watching our shit right now.
No,
I mean, we can
I do-
probably get you in a lawsuit without.
yeah.
too
I
much
mean, if
issue.
you want one,
yeah, we can manufacture that.
I do think it would be hilarious if, because they're going to talk about, because a bunch of stuff happened, Ryan, on the podcast, on their
you
they've
went
been
on their
off-
podcast.
No, they've been off for like 3 weeks. So and during that time, Ryan Kavanaugh, I think he's got like 4 lawsuits against them, and I think he lost 1 or 2 of them already over the past 3 weeks. They mentioned it, but they
Well,
haven't
one
had
of
an
them just
episode
got
yet.
one of them got thrown out. I googled Ryan Kavanaugh real quick,
Uh-huh.
like while you were telling that story, and it says the Triller suit against podcasters over troll reviews was tossed by a judge 2 days ago.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what the fuck would that even be?
I think it's like I think he was trying to sue Ethan for saying that.
he thinks that Ethan is like hiring bots to leave
to
these
leave bad reviews. So I think
It's like-
that's what that suit was about.
It's like
Who
no,
gives
the
a
pot.
shit? Also, like, no, you don't want to be able to do shit
Get-
like that. Yeah, like who?
It's also he's got a few, not a few. He's got like, let's say 40,000 views when they do live episodes. Like if he's talking about it, people are gonna go over there just to fuck with him.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't take him to. He doesn't need to pay anybody to do that.
Just
Yeah.
to clarify for everyone.
Go ahead.
Clearly, Eric is an Ethan fanboy.
clearly.
I'm not an Ethan fanboy, but I do like the podcast. Ethan just did something.
If we've
I mean, it's
learned
not-
anything tonight, it's that Eric loves Ethan
And I love Saved by
And-
the Bell.
and Hasanabi.
I do like I do like Hassan Piker. Please, yeah, I'd go gay for you, Hassan.
Shout out to Hassan Piker.
Yep.
I do, but yeah, I do think it'd be funny if they mentioned, because sometimes they do show some of the Reddit posts that are in there. I do think it would be funny if they showed this on their first episode back.
So Ethan and Gila, if you ever watch this episode, put Eric's Reddit post on your podcast, please.
Oh,
He's a
it's
big
so
fan.
good. It would
Big
make
fan.
his
Big fan.
it would
Huge
make
fan.
his little dreams come true.
Little dreams come true. All right, well, that was fun.
That's how you got to roll us out.
That's how I'm gonna roll us out.
It was fun, and then the podcast hits the black. No
Ethan,
theme
he
this
loves
week.
you.
Are you gonna make?
Just
are you-
fade it out and echo it. Ethan,
Yeah.
I love you.
Jake,
No,
can you make?
I'm already here. I can make the theme.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, make a song that's
Yeah.
for the H3 podcast.
For the H3 podcast. Oh, that might take
No.
a little bit
No,
more
don't
time.
do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that.
But no, yeah, obviously there'll be a new jam
I'm
like
excited.
I do every episode.
I miss
Can I
those
just say one more
jams.
thing before we take it out?
Go ahead.
Because we didn't bring it up in the Ryan Kavanaugh situation.
Mm.
He's
What?
also like, they're memeing the shit out of him and trolling him with Harvey Weinstein because he looks like him and he's
true.
fuming. He
It
is
is-
fuming.
If we want to make this somehow TV film related, the big thing that they do on the podcast, Jake, is they claim that he looks a lot like Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Based on the conversation we just had.
Yeah, I literally just repeated what I said.
I'm just
follow
here.
the context.
I'm just here to repeat.
But he's just so mad about it, and it's the funniest
God.
shit ever. Because like,
I just broke my mic halfway.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you were fucking with it. It seemed like it was fine.
It was falling. But whatever. This is
We're
what we're
rolling
gonna
out.
do.
please show the
Oh
whole
my
thing,
god.
please. I beg.
What?
Pick it up.
It fell off the table. It didn't really fall. I saw it about to fall, and then I started fixing it. And I started turning it the wrong way, and then it just collapsed.
You're a fucking mess, bro.
All right. Shout out to HD Podcast.
Hold for Everything podcast.